I thought the lipstick stain was a mistake, until I checked his location history and realized he was exactly where he promised he'd never be again. My hands were shaking so badly, I could barely hold my phone. The blue dot pulsed on the screen, 1247 Sycamore Lane, and my entire world tilted sideways. That address, that specific address, the one he swore on our daughter's life he would never, ever go back to. But there it was, Tuesday night, 9:47 p.m., right when he texted me he was stuck at the office, working late on the Henderson account. The lipstick stain on his collar wasn't mine. The shade was wrong, a deep plum, almost burgundy. I wore soft pinks, neutrals, always had. And the smell? God, the smell. Something floral and expensive. Not the drugstore perfume I'd been buying for 23 years because we were saving for Maddie's college fund. I sat in our kitchen, the same kitchen where I'd made thousands of lunches, hosted countless holiday dinners, waited up for him on so many late nights, and I felt something inside me crack wide open. My name is Diane Fletcher. I'm 52 years old, and I'm telling you this story because I need you to understand something. Betrayal doesn't always look like what you think it will. Sometimes it wears your husband's face. Sometimes it has your sister's voice. And sometimes it's wrapped up in your own mother's soft, dismissive laughter. This isn't just about lipstick on a shirt collar. This is about 23 years of being the reliable one, the daughter who didn't need attention, the sister who understood, the wife who kept everything together while everyone else got to fall apart. And it's about the moment I finally stopped understanding and started seeing. It started 3 weeks earlier, on a Saturday morning in late October. The leaves were turning in our neighborhood just outside Columbus, Ohio. Those gorgeous burnt oranges and deep reds that make you forget, for just a moment, that winter's coming. I was at the grocery store, my usual Saturday routine. Cart full of the same things: chicken breasts, broccoli, pasta for Jamie's lasagna, his favorite, those overpriced organic strawberries Maddie insisted on, the coffee creamer Jamie couldn't live without. My phone buzzed, a text from my sister, Vanessa. "Mom's not doing well. Can you come by today? She's asking for you." My stomach dropped. Mom was 78, still living alone in the house we grew up in, still insisting she was perfectly fine. Every time I suggested maybe it was time to talk about assisted living, I abandoned my half-full cart and drove straight there. When I arrived, Mom was sitting in her favorite armchair, looking fine, completely fine. Vanessa was there too, perched on the sofa with her designer handbag, the one that cost more than my monthly grocery budget. "Oh, Diane," Mom said when she saw me, her voice dripping with that particular tone she used when she was about to ask me for something. "Thank goodness you're here." "What's wrong? Vanessa said you weren't doing well." Mom waved her hand dismissively. "Oh, I'm fine. Just a little dizzy spell this morning. Nothing serious. But since you're here, I wanted to talk to you about something important." Vanessa wouldn't meet my eyes. That's when I should have known. That's when the first red flag waved right in front of my face, and I was too trained, too conditioned to see it. "Your father's life insurance policy," Mom began, folding her hands in her lap. "The one that matured last year. I've been thinking about how to distribute it." My heart started beating faster. Dad had died 6 years ago. The policy was substantial, $200,000. Mom had never mentioned distributing it before. "I think it's time I helped Vanessa and Gregory with their children's education funds," she continued. "Private school is so expensive these days." Vanessa's twins were 8 years old. They went to a private academy that cost $35,000 per child, per year. "Maddie's heading to college next fall," I said quietly. "My daughter, my brilliant, hardworking daughter who'd gotten into Ohio State's nursing program. We've been saving, but—" "Oh, you and Jamie are doing fine," Mom interrupted, that smile still fixed on her face. "You've always been so responsible with money. Vanessa needs the help more." Vanessa, whose husband Gregory was a corporate attorney. Vanessa, who drove a brand new Mercedes. Vanessa, who took the twins to Disney World twice a year. Vanessa, who'd always been Mom's favorite. Mom, I tried again, my voice catching. We've been saving for 18 years, but with Jamie's hours cut at the firm last year, and the roof repair and... Diane, don't be selfish, Mom said, and there it was. That word. The one she'd been using my entire life to keep me in line. Your sister needs this. I looked at Vanessa. Finally, she met my gaze. There was something in her eyes, not quite guilt, not quite triumph, something in between. I'm sorry, Vanessa whispered, but she didn't sound sorry at all. I left that day feeling hollowed out, drove home in a daze. When Jamie got home from his Saturday golf game, the one expense he never questioned, never cut, no matter how tight money got, I tried to tell him what happened. That's tough, babe, he said, barely looking up from his phone. But your mom's right, we'll figure it out. We always do. We always do. Translation, you always do. You stretch the budget. You take the extra shifts at the dental office. You make it work. That night, I lay in bed staring at the ceiling, adding up numbers in my head. Numbers that never quite added up anymore. The weeks that followed felt like walking through fog. Maddie came home from school excited about college orientation packets. I smiled and nodded and felt my chest tighten with each glossy brochure she showed me. Tuition, room and board, books, meal plans. The numbers swam before my eyes. Jamie worked late more often. Big case coming up, he'd say, kissing my forehead before rushing out the door, cologne trailing behind him. I'd pack his dinner in Tupperware containers, leave them in the fridge, find them untouched the next morning. I grabbed something at the office, he'd explain. Didn't want to bother you. I called Vanessa twice. Both times she didn't answer. The second time she texted back, sorry, crazy busy with the twins' schedules, talk soon. We never talked soon. Mom called me on a Wednesday afternoon. Diane, honey, I need you to take me to my doctor's appointment Friday. Vanessa's tied up with the boys' piano recital. Of course she was. I rearranged my work schedule, picked Mom up, sat in the waiting room for an hour and a half, drove her home, helped her put away groceries, listened to her talk about how wonderful Vanessa's twins were doing, how proud she was of Gregory's latest promotion. She never asked about Maddie, never asked how I was doing. When I got home that evening, I was exhausted. The kind of tired that goes bone deep, that no amount of sleep can fix. Jamie's car was in the driveway, early for once. I found him in the bedroom, changing his shirt. He looked startled when I walked in. Hey, didn't hear you come in, he said, too quickly. He'd already changed into a fresh button-down, the other shirt balled up in his hands. Long day, I said, dropping my purse on the dresser. How was work? Fine, good, same old. He was talking too fast, moving toward the hamper. Let me grab that, I said, reaching for the shirt. I'm doing laundry tonight anyway. No, it's okay, I got it. But I'd already taken it from his hands. That's when I saw it. The collar, left side, a smear of deep plum lipstick, stark against the white fabric. The world went very quiet. That's nothing, Jamie said, and I could hear his heart in his voice. Someone at the office hugged me goodbye. You know how Deborah is always. Deborah wears coral, I heard myself say. My voice sounded strange, distant. She's worn the same coral lipstick for 3 years. Jamie's face went pale. Diane, you said you were working late last night. I was. Until 10:30. The Henderson case, I told you. You told me a lot of things, Jamie. He reached for me, but I stepped back, still holding the shirt. That smell hit me again. Not my perfume, not anything from our bathroom counter, something expensive, something chosen. It's not what you think, he said, and God, how many times had I heard that line in movies, in books, in other people's stories? How many times had I thought I'd never be that woman? I'd know, I'd see it coming. But you never do. You never see it coming because you're too busy holding everything together to notice it's already falling apart. I have to make dinner, I said quietly and walked out of the room. I didn't sleep that night. Lay next to him in the dark, listening to him breathe, feeling like a stranger in my own bed. At 2 a.m., I did something I never thought I'd do. I picked up his phone from the nightstand, knew his passcode. It was Maddie's birthday, same as always. My hands were shaking as I opened his location history. And there it was. Tuesday night, 9:47 p.m. 1247 Sycamore Lane. My sister Vanessa's address. Have you ever had a moment where everything you thought you knew just shatters? Not slowly, not piece by piece, all at once like a windshield in a car accident. I sat in the bathroom with my hand over my mouth, trying not to make a sound, trying not to wake him, trying not to scream. 1247 Sycamore Lane. I scrolled back further. 2 weeks ago, same address, 10:15 p.m. 3 weeks ago, 8:30 p.m. A month ago, 9:00 p.m. Every single time he'd said he was working late. Every single time. My husband and my sister. My husband and my sister. The bathroom tiles were cold under me. I thought I might throw up. Instead, I just sat there, phone clutched in my hands, watching the blue dots on the screen like they might rearrange themselves into something that made sense. They didn't. I thought about Vanessa's face 3 weeks ago, that look in her eyes, not quite guilt, not quite triumph. I thought about Mom redirecting Dad's insurance money to her. Vanessa needs the help more. I thought about Jamie's cologne, the untouched dinners, the late nights that were getting later. And I thought about me, Diane Fletcher, 52 years old, the reliable one, the one who understood, the one who kept everything together. The one everyone used. Something cold settled in my chest. Not anger yet, something quieter, something that felt like clarity. I took screenshots, every single location, every single date, saved them to a hidden folder. Then I got up, washed my face, and went back to bed. Jamie stirred when I slipped under the covers. "You okay?" he mumbled. "Fine," I whispered, "just couldn't sleep." He pulled me close, his arm around my waist, and I let him. Let him hold me like he always had, like nothing had changed, like he hadn't been driving to my sister's house while I waited up with his dinner warming in the oven. I let him hold me, and I started planning. The next morning, I made pancakes. Jamie loved my pancakes. Blueberry with real maple syrup, the expensive kind from that farmer's market he always complained was overpriced. "What's the occasion?" he asked, smiling as he sat down at the kitchen table. Maddie was still asleep, teenagers and Saturday mornings. "No occasion," I said, sliding a plate in front of him. "Just felt like it." I'd put on makeup, brushed my hair, worn the blue sweater he always said brought out my eyes. He didn't notice, was already checking his phone between bites. "I'm going to visit Mom today," I said casually, pouring myself coffee. "Wanna come?" He didn't even look up. "Can't, babe. Got that thing at the office." "On Saturday." "Yeah, the Henderson case is really heating up. Might be late again tonight." "How late?" Now he looked up. Something flickered across his face. "I don't know, 9, 10. I smiled. "Okay, I'll save you a plate." After he left, I sat at the kitchen table for a long time, staring at his empty plate, the sticky ring of syrup, the coffee cup with his lip prints on the rim. Then I called my mom. "Diane, twice in 1 week, what a surprise." "Hi, Mom. I was thinking about what you said, about Dad's insurance money." "Oh," her voice brightened. "Have you reconsidered? I knew you'd see reason." "Actually, I wanted to understand something. When did you decide? About giving it to Vanessa?" "Well, we discussed it several weeks ago. She's been so stressed about the boys' tuition." You and Vanessa discussed it." A pause. "Yes, of course. She came to me, explained her situation." "And you never thought to ask me about Maddie's college fund before deciding?" "Diane, we've been over this. You and Jamie are doing fine." "Mom," my voice was steady, cold. "I need you to be honest with me. Has Vanessa been asking for this money for a while?" Another pause, longer this time. She mentioned it, a few times. She said you wouldn't mind, that you'd understand because you always understand. I hung up. My hands were steady now. That shaking from the night before was gone. I called Vanessa. Hey, she answered on the third ring, sounding breathless. I was just thinking about you. I need to talk to you, in person, today. Oh, today's not great. The twins have soccer. Cancel it. Silence. Diane, what's going on? 1 hour, your house. We need to talk about Mom's money and other things. I heard her swallow. Other things. 1 hour, Vanessa. I hung up before she could respond. I'd been to Vanessa's house hundreds of times. The sprawling colonial with the perfect lawn, the 3-car garage, the kitchen that looked like something from a magazine. I'd always felt small there, like my life was somehow less because it wasn't wrapped in granite countertops and stainless steel appliances. Not today. Today, I walked up to that front door, feeling like I was made of steel myself. Vanessa answered immediately. She looked terrible pale, eyes red-rimmed. No makeup, hair in a messy ponytail. Diane. I walked past her into the house. Gregory wasn't home. The twins were at a neighbor's. I could tell she'd made sure we'd be alone. Where is he? I asked, standing in her perfect living room with its perfect white furniture. Who? I turned to face her. Don't. I know, Vanessa. I know about the insurance money. I know you convinced Mom to give it to you instead of helping with Maddie's college fund. And I know about Jamie. She went white, actually stumbled back a step. I don't know what. I pulled out my phone, showed her the screenshots. Location history. 1247 Sycamore Lane, date after date after date. He's been coming here, I said, my voice eerily calm. Every time he said he was working late, he was here with you. Vanessa's face crumpled. She sank onto her perfect white couch, her whole body shaking. Deanne, I'm so sorry, I never meant. How long? What? How long? She looked at the floor. 6 months. 6 months. Half a year. While I was packing his lunches, doing his laundry, lying next to him every night. It just happened, she whispered. That night at Mom's birthday party, he was upset about work, and Gregory was traveling, and we were just talking, and... Did Mom know? Vanessa's head snapped up. What? No, of course not. But she gave you Dad's insurance, money right around the same time this started. That's not, those things aren't related. Did you ask for the money before, or after you started sleeping with my husband? She flinched like I'd slapped her. Before, she finally whispered. I asked for it before, but Diane, I was desperate. Gregory's firm is struggling. We're barely keeping up with the mortgage. The boys' school tuition is killing us. I needed help. So you took money that should have gone to my daughter's education. You always land on your feet, she said, and there was something defensive in her voice now. You always figure it out. You're the responsible one, the one who doesn't need help. Is that what you tell yourself? I asked. Is that how you justify it? Mom loves you more, always has, so you deserve more. You get the inheritance, the attention, the support, and when that's not enough, you take my husband too. I didn't take him. Yes, you did. You took him. You took him the same way you took everything else. Because you could. Because I'd understand. Because I always understand, right? Vanessa was crying now, mascara-less tears streaming down her face. I'm sorry, she sobbed. I'm so sorry, I'll end it. I already told him last week we had to stop. I told him. Last week. She nodded miserably. But he was here Tuesday night. I have the location data. Her face went confused. No, he wasn't. We haven't. Not since last week, I swear. Now it was my turn to feel unsteady. He was here Tuesday night, 9:47 p.m., for over an hour. Vanessa shook her head. Diane, I wasn't even home Tuesday night. Gregory and I took the twins to his mother's for dinner. We didn't get back until after 11. The world tilted again. If Jamie wasn't with Vanessa Tuesday night, is there security footage? I asked. Some kind of record. She nodded slowly, understanding dawning on her face, pulled out her phone. "We have cameras, front door, driveway." She pulled up the app, scrolled to Tuesday night. There he was, Jamie's car, pulling into the driveway at 9:43 p.m. But he didn't go to the front door. He parked, got out, walked to the side gate. The camera angle shifted. I watched him walk through the backyard, toward the pool house. Vanessa breathed. "Oh my God. Who has access to your pool house?" She looked at me, her eyes wide with horror. "Gregory's sister, Chelsea. She's been staying there for the past month. She's going through a divorce." Chelsea, Gregory's younger sister, 28 years old, long dark hair, always wore dark lipstick, always smelled like expensive perfume. I'd met her twice. Both times, she'd looked at Jamie a little too long. "Show me more footage," I said. Vanessa's hands shook as she scrolled. There he was 2 weeks earlier, same routine, and 3 weeks before that, and 4 weeks. Every single location pin, not visiting Vanessa. Visiting Chelsea. I sat in my car outside Vanessa's house for 20 minutes, just breathing. Not my sister, but in some ways worse. Because my sister had asked for help, had been desperate, had made terrible choices but had been drowning. Chelsea was just there, available, younger, uncomplicated. And Jamie had chosen that instead of his marriage, instead of me. I thought about going home, confronting him, screaming, throwing things. Instead, I drove to the bank. We had a joint checking account, a savings account, and a separate account, the college fund we'd been building for Maddie since she was born. I sat in the parking lot and logged into our bank app. The college fund account showed a balance of $3,247. $3,247. We should have had over $50,000. My vision went dark around the edges. I called the bank, asked for the transaction history on that account. The customer service representative read them off, transfer after transfer, over the past 6 months, to an account I didn't recognize. "Can you tell me the name on the receiving account?" I asked, my voice barely above a whisper. A pause, clicking keys. "Chelsea Brennan," she said. I don't remember driving home. Don't remember walking into the house, up the stairs, into Maddie's room where she was sitting at her desk, studying. "Mom," she looked up, saw my face. "What's wrong?" I sat down on her bed, tried to find words. "Honey, I need to tell you something about college." The next 30 minutes were the hardest of my life. Watching my daughter's face as I explained, carefully, gently, that her college fund was gone, that her father had taken it, that we'd have to apply for loans, for financial aid, that she might have to defer a year. She didn't cry, just nodded slowly, processing. "Is it because of the affair?" she finally asked. I froze. "You know." "Mom, I'm 18, not blind. Dad's been different for months, and I saw his phone light up one night with a text from someone named Chelsea with a heart emoji." She looked at me with ancient eyes. "I didn't want to tell you. I thought maybe I was wrong." I pulled her into my arms, my smart, observant, heartbreaking daughter. "I'm going to fix this," I whispered into her hair. "I promise you I'm going to fix this." Jamie came home at 10:15 that night. I was waiting in the living room, lights off, the blue glow of my laptop the only illumination. "Diane," he flipped on the light, "why are you sitting in the dark?" "Come here," I said. "I want to show you something." He set down his briefcase, loosened his tie, crossed the room. I turned the laptop toward him. Bank statements, location history, security camera footage, screenshots of texts I'd found on his phone that afternoon while he was in the shower. Texts to Chelsea, texts planning their nights together, texts about their future. Texts about how Diane would be fine, and the college fund would be easy to access, and just a little longer until the divorce. His face went gray. "I can explain." "Sit down, Jamie." He sat. 23 years, I said. 23 years I put you first. I quit my nursing program when Maddie was born because you said we couldn't afford childcare. I took that receptionist job at the dental office because the hours worked around your schedule. I stretched every dollar, every meal, every moment to make sure you had what you needed, to make sure Maddie had what she needed. Diane. And you took our daughter's future. You took 18 years of savings and gave it to your girlfriend, your 28-year-old girlfriend who you met at my sister's house. It's not like that. Then what is it like, Jamie? Explain it to me. Make it make sense. He couldn't, just sat there with his head in his hands. I want you out, I said. Tonight, now, pack a bag, the rest we'll deal with through lawyers. Diane, please. You want to know the worst part? My voice finally broke. It's not even the affair. It's that you made me feel crazy for months. Made me feel like I was imagining things, like I was too demanding, too suspicious. You looked me in the eyes and lied over and over and over. And I believed you, because I trusted you, because I loved you. I still love you, he said, tears streaming down his face. No, you don't. You love the idea of me, the wife who waits up with dinner, the safety net, the free pass to do whatever you want while someone keeps your life running. I closed the laptop. But that person is gone. She's done. He left that night. Maddie and I watched through the upstairs window as he loaded suitcases into his car. When his taillights disappeared down the street, she put her hand in mine. Are we going to be okay? She asked. Yes, I said, we are. The next morning, I called a lawyer. A good one, a woman named Patricia Chen who had a reputation for being ruthless in divorce cases. I want everything documented, I told her. Every withdrawal, every text, every location ping. I want him to pay back every cent of that college fund, and I want him to pay for Maddie's education, all 4 years. Patricia smiled. We can do that. Then I called Vanessa. I need you to testify, I said. About the money, about what you and Mom did. Diane, I can't. You owe me this. You don't have to testify about the affair. That's separate. But Mom needs to understand what she's done. How her favoritism, her constant choosing you over me, contributed to all of this. Silence, then quietly. Okay. Finally, I called Mom. Diane, I've been trying to reach you. Vanessa said something about Jamie. Mom, I need you to listen. Really listen. For once in my life, I need you to hear me. And I told her everything. The affair, the college fund, the years of feeling invisible, less than, not enough. The way she'd trained me to be small, to not ask for help, to always put everyone else first. When I finished, there was a long silence. I never meant to make you feel that way, she finally said, her voice small. I just thought Vanessa needed more help. She was always more fragile. And I was the strong one, the responsible one. So I didn't need love or support or my own father's insurance money to help with my daughter's education. Diane, I need time, Mom, and I need you to really think about the choices you've made. Because right now, I don't trust you. I don't trust that you see me as anything more than the daughter who will always understand, always forgive, always clean up everyone else's mess. I hung up before she could respond. The divorce took 7 months. 7 months of lawyers and depositions and court dates. 7 months of Jamie trying to negotiate, trying to explain, trying to somehow make what he'd done seem less terrible than it was. Patricia was brilliant. She documented everything. Showed the judge the college fund withdrawals, the affair, the texts planning their future while he was still married. In the end, Jamie had to liquidate his retirement account to pay back Maddie's college fund. He had to pay my legal fees. He had to agree to cover Maddie's full tuition, room and board, all 4 years. Chelsea left town 3 months into the proceedings, moved back to wherever she'd come from. Gregory and Vanessa were getting divorced too. Apparently, once everything came out, Gregory couldn't forgive his sister's role in the destruction of their family or his wife's role in hiding it. Mom tried to call several times. I didn't answer. Eventually, she sent a letter. Deanne, I've done a lot of thinking. I realize now how unfairly I treated you. How I took your strength for granted and never saw how much I was asking you to carry. I'm going to split Dad's insurance money. Half to Vanessa, half to you. It's not enough, I know, but it's a start. Please, when you're ready, can we talk? I miss you, I love you, and I'm sorry. I read the letter 3 times, folded it carefully, put it in a drawer. Maybe someday I'd be ready to talk, but not yet. Maddie started at Ohio State in the fall. I drove her to campus on a bright August morning, her car packed with boxes and bags and dreams. Are you going to be okay? She asked as we unloaded her dorm room. All alone in that house. I smiled. I'm not going to be alone. The previous week, I'd enrolled in nursing classes at the community college, started in the spring semester. At 52 years old, I was going back to finish what I'd started 23 years ago. I'd also joined a support group for women going through divorce, met other women who'd spent decades being the strong one, the reliable one, the one who always understood. We didn't understand anymore. We were learning to stop understanding and start demanding. I'm proud of you, Maddie said, hugging me tight outside her dorm. For leaving, for fighting back, for not just taking it. I'm proud of you too, I whispered. And honey, if anyone ever makes you feel like you're too much or too demanding or like you should settle for less than you deserve, walk away. You hear me? Walk away and don't look back. She nodded against my shoulder. I saw Jamie once after the divorce was finalized. We met at a coffee shop to sign some final paperwork about the house. He looked older, tired. He'd moved into a small apartment across town. Chelsea was long gone. How are you? He asked awkwardly. Better, I said honestly. Getting better every day. I really am sorry, Diane, for everything. I looked at him. This man I'd built a life with, sacrificed for, loved with everything I had, and felt nothing but a distant sadness. I know you are, I said, but sorry doesn't give me back 23 years. It doesn't give me back the time I spent making myself smaller so you could feel bigger. He looked down at his coffee cup. I hope you figure out whatever it is you're looking for, I said, standing up. But you're not going to find it in someone else. That work is yours to do. I walked out of that coffee shop and into the rest of my life. To whoever is listening to this story, if there's one thing I want you to understand, it's this. Being strong doesn't mean accepting whatever people give you. Being reliable doesn't mean letting people take everything from you. Being understanding doesn't mean you have no right to be angry, hurt, or done. For 52 years, I believed that my worth came from how much I could carry, how much I could endure, how little I could need. I was wrong. Your worth isn't measured by how much pain you can silently absorb. It's not measured by how many people you can keep happy while you're falling apart. It's not measured by how well you can pretend everything is fine when it's not. You deserve love that doesn't require you to shrink, support that doesn't come with conditions, respect that doesn't need to be earned through endless sacrifice. And if the people in your life, your husband, your sister, your mother, whoever, can't give you that, if they've spent years taking and taking while giving you nothing but guilt for asking for anything back, you are allowed to walk away. You are allowed to be done. You are allowed to choose yourself. It's not selfish. It's not cruel. It's not unreasonable. It's survival. Because here's what I learned. The people who call you selfish for having boundaries are usually the ones who benefited from you having none. I'm 52 years old. I'm starting over. I'm going back to school. I'm building a life that's mine, not something built around everyone else's needs and wants and dreams. And you know what? I've never been more terrified, but I've also never been more free. So if you're sitting there, reading this, feeling trapped in your own life, trapped by expectations, by guilt, by years of being the one who always understands, I want you to know something. You can leave, you can start over, you can choose differently. It won't be easy. People will be angry. They'll call you selfish, dramatic, unreasonable. They'll say you're overreacting, that it wasn't that bad, that you should forgive and move on. But they don't get a vote anymore. Only you do. And whatever you decide, whether you stay and fight for change or leave and start fresh, make sure it's your choice. Not what someone told you to do, not what you think you should do. What you want. Because you matter. Your dreams matter. Your happiness matters. And you don't owe anyone your suffering. Not your husband, not your sister, not your mother, not anyone. You deserve better. And it's never, ever too late to demand it. Thank you for listening to my story. Thank you for being here. And if you need to hear this today, you're not alone. You're not crazy. You're not asking for too much. And you're going to be okay. I promise. We're all going to be okay.